Is Christina Merkley back? And I have another brave soul showing up on my doorstep. So, Sophie, welcome. You come here and we're going to do some self-inquiry. Yeah.
Thank you.
We've had a quick little chat, and we know that you're an independent creative. So, you've been a teacher, so you've stepped away from your teaching work step by step as you've grown your creative business, and it's been a year. And then, which can often happen, it's feeling a little. You're desiring more on the abundance front. So,
Yes.
yeah, okay. Um, Let me just bring right up. I'm just going to go right into it. Unless there's anything you want to say, I'm just going to bring up the drawing tablet.
I just wanted to add that I do but I have two private clients.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
So your independence in your teaching too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Many times us creatives have lots of different, and I teach in my way too. So teaching can be a natural supplement to things. Yeah. So several different offerings under your banner.
Yes, I'm very
Right.
versatile. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what we need to be.
Yes, we have to.
Yeah. So can you see the tablet? It's just a blank tablet. I've just got
Yes.
my drawing here. I think I will work with the template. So I'm just going to go grab my template. Let's see. Oh, it's right here too. Good. So this template has just a very simple path because that's what we do in inquiry is we meet what is, and then step by step it leads us to other things in the now.
Mhm.
So we'll begin with something. There'll be a journey here as we meet whatever needs to be met, and there'll probably be some sort of shift. And so this end at the end circle will define uh, where you leave me, where we conclude the session at. So I'll just stick this in here. We got Sophie, and I think it's 17th. Yeah, 17. Okay, so we've had a little bit of discussion. So whatever aspects of that, of you who brought you here and just quickly had our little chat, a little bow to them. Thanks for coming. Thanks for bringing you here. And the invitation is if you're to just go within a little bit and just kind of be aware of your now. Um, Anything that's particularly up, anything that's present, given we're kind of circling in on this topic. Anything you notice right now, it might be a feeling, a sensation, a thought.
Hmm.
And about this topic at large too.
So when I signed up for this session, I felt a bit lost.
Mhm.
Now the feeling is better. I feel more calm, more secure.
Great.
But I think I'm just not sure if I'm able to hold that frequency because a lot of times I fell out of it. I had really a flow, and then I got out of it, and then you know what I mean?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah. So I'm just going to get this down. So I'm not sure I'm able to hold the frequency, the flow. Yeah.
Yes.
I drop out of it. Yeah.
Mhm.
And my mind or even my heart is like, oh, of course you do. It's a non-dual plane. Of course you do. Yeah. And the creative path, at least it has been for me, it's natural. It's called non-dual, or another way of saying it is oneness, right? So the both sides of the polarity make up the whole. So all of it does exist, fortunately and unfortunately, in these kinds of professions often. But that's my mind getting in, or whomever popped in there. So we're just going to welcome, right? This. I'm not sure that I'm able to hold this frequency. I'm offering different things as I lay them out. I'll say like on the coffee table, like we have a big coffee table between us, right? As I lay them out, they will probably waft over you and you'll have your own unique reactions to them. You're the boss, so I'm you and your nervous system, right? So as I just say, the invitation to you is to offer these this sense that you're having. Um, you're welcome here. Hey, this thing, I'm not sure if I'm able to hold this frequency, this doubt or uncertainty or something. If you just be gentle with it and say, hey, you're welcome here.
Hmm.
You're welcome. I'm not sure if I'm able to hold this. And I go back and forth and everything, and I'm a little apprehensive and think I should maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I accept it.
Okay. So a little more acceptance, sort of full acceptance kind of shows up. So we welcome that acceptance. And that one, again, my shorthand for honoring and thanks at large is just a bow. You can change it to anything else if it's not comfortable. Um, but that's a big one to have acceptance show up already. Like, hey, acceptance, welcome. Welcome to our little community here, a little sacred Sangha. Thank you for coming. And we'll just sit with that a bit and just see. Anything you notice is you just welcome the acceptance.
Yeah, I have some pressure who is that's falling off.
Oh, great. Yay. Yeah. This is a big one, right? To just get the welcoming thing. And then what
Mhm.
happens so quickly when we just allow space for the range of the polarities? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just welcoming that pressure falling off. Yes, please. There's a preference probably for that. Yeah. And I'm just feeling compassion too, because probably with pressure, if you're feeling pressure, usually my body anyway holds tension, right? With pressure and like does interesting things. I do it more in my upper body, so don't know how it happens in yours. As pressure falls off, there's probably an adjustment in your body. So,
Yeah, I also have it in my shoulders, but a year ago I began to feel like I don't know in my left hip a feeling I don't think I'm sick. I think
mhm.
it's to do with me not to that I can't go forward,
Yeah,
that I'm
okay.
blocked, a kind of blockage.
Yeah. And you said a year ago too, and that's when you went fully independent. We were talking
Yeah.
about a foot in each world, right? And so then you take the foot off of that so-called stable job world and put it fully into the independent. And then lo and behold, what happens? You start to have some hip pain. Yeah.
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 Oh, that's I didn't look at it like that. Makes great sense.
Well, and you also you had the analogy too, right? Like the body symbolic. And so you said something about standing. What do you remember your exact words? Standing on your own or something?
Yeah, to be independent, to
Ah,
and to be blocked in going forward.
okay. Yeah,
Um,
just getting that down, blocked and going forward. So now we just everything has consciousness. So your hip has very quickly got into the container here. So
mm,
high hip. Oh my goodness, left hip, right? Wow. Within a year or a year ago, so just when you started to make the segue to your full independence of your work, this hip shows up. So we're just, the invitation is to say hello to it and probably with some compassion because is it pressure, tension, pain, what was going on with the hip?
um, it's more like a pain when I sit too long
Mhm.
or if I lie on it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there is a pain. So there's pain in this left hip. Yeah. So now the compassion too, because when there's pain, awe that somebody in there is feeling pain, particularly your left hip, right? So um, I'm feeling the impulse of a gift to the hip. Um, a classic gift is to kind of like offer it energetic flowers or something, but you might have something else. If you were to give a gift to this hip that's been feeling pain, as you become more aware of it, is there any impulse about what that gift might be?
Yeah, for me it's a bubble of golden light.
Lovely. Yay. Okay, so this hip, we just put in a bubble of golden light around it as a gift with some sweet, soothing kind of cooing out that hip. Thank you, thank you. Here's some golden light. Sorry about your pain. I know this is somehow connected in with my work shift. Just seeing if you notice anything as that golden light comes in around that hip. Probably doesn't get a gift every day, so I'm just kind of curious how does it respond to your gift?
I just had a thought about light and being seen and standing in my light.
Beautiful. Just got goosebumps. Great.
Me
So it's
too.
communicating with you. So standing in my light and being seen. Yeah.
And I'm scared of being seen.
Ah, so it's visibility. Yeah. Very
Yeah,
common one. So yeah.
both. I want to, but I'm scared of.
Yeah. Okay. So conflicted
Yes.
about visibility or about being seen. I like your words better. Being seen. All right. So we know there's a split. So one, it's partial. So part wants to be seen, and another part doesn't want to. So we're just gonna, the invitation is to meet both of them. So just kind of a wave to the one who wants to be seen, right? You do have a website and all that sort of thing. I've actually seen it. I've seen your
Yeah.
fantastic art and murals. Yeah. So hi, that one that made it possible for me to view that, right? So it's the one who wants to be seen, who's comfortable with it. I'm also going to wave to the other one who doesn't want to be seen as another creative to another who also, has some things in there that are a little shy or
Mm.
fearful, right? So we're just awe to the one that doesn't want to be seen. Yeah. My there's multiple words we can use for that. Exile or an orphan or something. There's probably some vulnerability. And we may or may not find out what it's about, but even just knowing that there's some vulnerability there about being seen, that being seen is provocative in some way, or maybe even unsafe. Just being really gentle, ah, to that part. So sorry that it's scary for you, or whatever it is. Just being really gentle and kind with it. And just seeing if anything happens as we make contact with it.
It's like that part of me is happy that I look at it. You know what
Yeah, and you're noticing it.
I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, that's a good news that it's happy we're looking because it's about being seen and we're we're seeing it. So it's good that it's okay. It's actually happy. Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything that it might need? Like I'm feeling you come into the container. You're your now adult self, right? And I'm here as backup and support holding this container. And you've got probably a little one here. Or who knows, it could be another aspect. Sometimes there's past life stuff or whatever. Um, but anything what does it need? Like, is there kindness? Does it want a hand held? What would it
Um,
comfortable for it?
Kindness, but And first thing is not that I don't judge it.
Okay. Yeah. So if we're not judging, what are we being?
Yeah.
Maybe it's this accepting that you had earlier or like open or something.
Mm.
Kindness and non-judgment. And if there's no judgment, what is there?
Freedom.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of free to be
Yeah.
what it authentically is, that it's a little and just seeing what happens, you might have another reaction like, no, I must be judgmental or something. Or do you notice like a softening, like you're able to bring that kindness?
Oh, I think I'm able to bring that kindness.
Good.
I also feel the energy through my feet. I'm very,
Energy aware?
yes, but just in the body. I don't see things or something.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel when
clairsentient.
I'm
Yeah,
moving.
yeah, I've got that too. Yeah, I'm not a seer, but I'm a feeler. So you're feeling it. Okay, so now your feet are getting in on the action here. Yeah. So, so hello, feet. And they're communicating in a way. So we can get curious here about when you're bringing the kindness, and that's connected to freedom for this part, this vulnerable part. Hey, feet. Just anything you notice about the feet since they're somehow signaling your attention.
It's not just the feet. The energy is moving up through my hips, and I feel it's not the hip flexors, it's the muscle that makes you walk, you know?
Oh, okay.
Makes them a little, it's like I want to walk.
Okay, great. So the energy is actually coming up, whether it's Kundalini or whatever that is, fascinating. The energy's coming up into the feet, into those muscles that want to walk. Wow. So yes, please to that. Energy is responding to what's going on here. Amazing. So just welcoming it, it has its own wisdom, right? And it's kind of responding into your body. How cool is that?
I am very happy I did this work before because if not, I would be very scared.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. So you're just reassuring, it's okay, it's okay. I know this
Yeah.
used to feel weird, but now I'm used to it. Yeah, I had Kriyas. I had these weird body movements with my Kundalini for like 7 years. I got used to it eventually too. But at the beginning, it was a little frightening and had
Yes.
different people to work with me to help me understand what was happening and acclimatize to it. So it sounds like you've been through that. How great. Yeah. So just reassuring, yep, we're all safe. It's okay. You're welcome in here. Also, maybe just a little bit, because sometimes Kundalini can be dramatic. So just not necessary. This nice, smooth flow that's happening with the sensations you're feeling with the energy, great, right? It's welcome at that pace, at that level of intensity. It's not intense. Seems like it's comfortable.
Yeah. Yes.
Good news. Yeah. So no rush. It has its own pace. We just be with it as it's moving in your system and just appreciative of it. Thank you. Thank you. Just letting you know anything you notice as it continues to move, anything's okay.
Mm, I feel like a little blockage in the heart and the area of the, I don't know which chakra this is on the neck.
Oh, throat chakra?
Throat,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. Makes sense. That's expression too. So, yeah, so wonderful that it's alerting us. I'm just going to draw it in. We've got the throat and the heart.
Mhm.
And so we're just saying hello now to both of them. They're getting our attention. And you notice there's a little, I think you said blockage in both of them, which would also be understandable. Oh, hello, heart. And neck following right behind. Just bringing our kindness to them. And if they too were, block kind of energy, compassion, because it's not comfortable to be blocked. These are both important power centers, right?
Mhm.
So the heart having its blocks and the throat having its blocks or complications, whatever's going on. Hey, you two. Sorry that there's been some constriction there. There's something interfering here. And you're just, the invitation is just bring your presence, bring your kindness, just kind of being with them, these areas of your body, just standing right there with them. Maybe gifts for them too. Maybe that gift of that golden light here too.
Yes, I'm doing exactly that.
Perfect.
Okay, it's better and it feels less scary.
Oh, good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just welcoming better and less scary. And so if you were to flip scary, what's the opposite of scary?
Mm. To trust
More trusting.
or trusting, yes.
Okay. So we're just welcoming more trusting. Hey, you are welcome here. As you've been, everything gets kind of locked in a configuration and you've been bringing your attention. So that's creating some movement and some space. And the trust is arriving. And we're just, the invitation is to let it know, hey, come on in. There's room for you here. As trust is kind of tentatively coming in some more. You are welcome here, trust. You can stretch out on more if you like. And if it responds to your invitation, it will move as it likes. Sometimes it comes down, sometimes it rises up, sometimes it extends out, you know, it's the boss.
I think I have a little trouble to invite that one in.
Yeah, you gave me a clue too. You said, I think. So we got to go to the mind. So here's the mind and the doer. And mind's not so sure about this trusting business.
Yeah.
Understandable. So first off, a very deep bow to the mind, right? The mind and intellect, and I put the doer in here as well because it's connected to the hands. You as a maker, right? As a creative, we have a deep connection often to our hands. I'm guessing you as you're a mural artist, right? And your body at large, right?
Yeah.
So that mind that thinks about things, and then the doer that gets into the momentum and the execution of things. Just a really deep bow. I'm bowing to them, uh, honoring and respecting them. These are, well, in the work I do with shifting the power, we call them controllers, which is a little rough.
Yeah, but it's
It's landing. Yeah. Yeah.
identify.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Managers is a softer word, but they're protectors,
Mhm.
right? They're protectors. So that's why I go in bowing because you wouldn't be in front of me if they didn't exist. And in the world at large as it is, the intellect is often highly developed and the doer, right? That's just the way the Western paradigm kind of goes. Um, so to exist in a world that has the Western paradigm and the head mm, overly emphasized, it makes sense that we develop those. We kind of have to.
Mhm.
So we just want to, it's out of love. So I'm going to draw a little heart next to them. They're protectors. They're using their abilities, they're doing and they're thinking to try to keep you safe, to help
Yeah.
you navigate this world. Yeah. So we never want to diss them. We want to really respect them.
Mhm.
And we don't want them to go away, but we just want to get them more in harmony with the heart and the belly and working in partnership with your other intelligences instead of it just being kind of lopsided in one. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's
So just see what anything you notice as I'm going in, laying it on authentically thick with the mind.
I
Um,
like the new perspective of being respectful of my controlling mind and not of being judgmental like I mostly am.
yeah, 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 yeah. There's the kindness again. Yeah, one can see the emotion come in. Yeah, the beauty of that. Yeah, yeah, and maybe even an apology. Sorry, sorry, I've been a little rough with you. There's judging, right? You've been judging
Yes.
yourself and your these natural protectors, as many of us, most of us, all of us do. Yeah,
Mhm.
come by it naturally. Sorry, mea culpa. Gifts, gifts, come bearing gifts.
Mm.
And it may be the same gift that's here all the way along, offering the gift of golden light to the mind and to the intellect, seeing
Yes.
how it responds. You know, it can certainly push away the gift, but curious if it might be open to it.
Now this one is accepting.
Hey, good news. A mind is accepting golden light. Woohoo.
Mhm.
Yeah. So just allowing that golden light to integrate with that mind and that intellect and doer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your love. And since this all started off with more trusting coming in and the mind kind of, had a reaction to that.
Mhm.
I'm just curious now. We're not, it doesn't have to happen in a red hot minute here, but hey, trust. Hey, mind, would you allow trust? Is it okay if trust comes in a little more? You can control it. If you want to put a block on it, you certainly can. But I'm wondering if with this golden light, if it might be okay for more trust to be allowed in.
Yes.
Yeah, not giving up your practicality mind. We like that about you, but we're just asking for trust and practicality. Yes, and good mashup. Yeah, yeah. Is it responding okay? Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Starting to move, more energy come in. Yeah.
Okay. It's getting up. It's
Yeah, we made it through those plots. Hey, thank you for it responding that way. That's amazing. Yeah, so now as that tingling energy or whatever is coming into the head, just welcoming it. Hey, you're welcome here. Moving up into the sixth and the maybe even the seventh chakra, right? So the third eye and the intuition, which we so need as artists and creators and business people. Yeah.
absolutely.
And maybe even the universal if you're feeling it up even above the head. And just welcome. Yes, you're welcome here. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming as it's flowing from your feet all the way through to your head. Wow.
Hmm. Hmm. It's the first time that I'm working on that level for me.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
thank
just
you.
welcoming it, that new level. Yes, please. First time on this level. Awesome.
Before it was the roots, the heart, also the throat, but never above.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, with Kundalini at large, there's three lock areas. One is the tailbone. Well, there's many lock areas, but the big ones are the initially where it gets going with what you're saying with the root. The heart, the throat. Another big one is the brow, the intellect, right?
Mm.
So so we're meeting these different natural places, and you're with kindness, right? And with this golden light, you're making it through these locks, so the flow's more established. So it is a new familiar, unfamiliar feeling, right? When we progress beyond where we've progressed before.
Of course.
So we're just hello. Oh, this feels
Hi.
weird. Hello, this new feeling, this new stretch of the territory. You are welcome here. Welcome, welcome.
It's very light. It's very nice.
Yay. So just communing with it. The lightness, the very nice. Ooh, we like it. Yes, please. Light and nice. You are welcome here. Come on in, stretch on out, take up some room.
It's interesting. In the last session with an energy healer, I was scared to really, I know that I was blocking myself. I
Yeah,
couldn't really expand the energy. I
yeah,
was, you know, and now I think this is
yeah.
shifted.
Yay, good news. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, aspects of ourselves will get a little nervous, right? When we go bigger than we have before, or we go more fully out into the world. And it's very courageous to take the artistic path in particular, right? And all that comes with that. So, how fabulous that some of this is loosening, right? Some of these natural inhibitions and holds, and that it's responding to a new level. And deep bow to the energy worker previously, right? Because there's probably a layer of work that happened there. And now this layer is able to unfold. So, yeah. And
Yes.
yes, please to the whole. Yeah, we keep our practical mind and doer and all that kind of stuff. But also this subtle energy level. And sounds like you're well versed in energy. Yes, and both, right? We're multidimensional. So we've got
Mm.
the physical and we've got the non-physical. All of it is welcome here, particularly with your business and your art expression and, money and abundance. Yeah. This energy too in your creations. Yeah.
Hmm. Mhm. Hmm.
Now just noticing, it might be mind has a question or mind's tracking, but anything you notice now, you're the boss who kind of guides what layer we're at now.
I'm already in my business finances
Okay. Yeah,
because
yeah,
of
we went
the
there.
abundance.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was just I was just wondering or asking myself, and perhaps I have that problem solved. But it happened to me this week that I again had a commission where I priced too low, even
Oh,
though I knew I couldn't. I had to work more for that, for my for that what I wanted to create.
Yep. Did you know it going in or you learned it pretty quick?
I learned it after accepting and then going in and then saying, oh, yes, shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Takes more
uh,
work.
right, right, right. So, my practical side is popping up and just saying, yeah, you're 1 year in. These are really, this is how we learn. This is how we learn to gauge things properly, is occasionally screwing it up and we learn
Yeah.
quick, right? And then next time we're like, we don't make that same mistake. So it may just be that practical um, trajectory, right? Just as simple as that. But if you did know it was too low, let's just do a little check on that, just in case there was one who went lower, even though it knew it was going to take more, right? Yeah. Do you think there's one there? A little bit
Yes.
of that? Yeah. Okay. So we need to go say hello to that one. Yeah. So this is the one who priced too low. So there's a little part or something or parts in there. Right. So we're just going to say hello to that. This is the pricer, the estimator or something. And we're just going to softly, the invitation is come softly up to her, right? Hi.
Mm.
Uh, how is it for you? We noticed that you priced too low. What's going on for her? Could be a him too, the different genders in our inner parts, but just seeing. Does it have a narrative, right? Was there a yeah, but or something? When
Mm.
that moment came to price it and it went for that number, what's its yeah, but around those numbers?
Well, it was a client of many years, but she wanted a private commission, not for her, not for the business.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want to, what's the verb of deception? I didn't want to be unpolite and decline because of being scared to or yeah, taking too much and then destroying the bond to the client.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to keep the bond. Yeah. So it seems, first off, it seems very kind, right? It wanted to be polite. It didn't want to be impolite. Um, there's a little bit of fear in there. So it's smaller. There's some sort of vulnerability in there.
Mhm.
It also didn't want to be greedy. It didn't want to take too much. So that's also kind of kind. And it wanted to keep the bond. It wanted to preserve the relationship. So those are actually kind of noble reasons.
Hmm. Yeah.
Often we'll have, if this is a younger part, sometimes we have these noble children. So they're kind of focused more on everybody else's needs than their own.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one of those too. Yeah. Uh, but it's a very sweet quality, right? It's a really sweet child. It probably goes back to family dynamics and things, right? But it's a really sweet child that actually cares about other people, that wants to preserve a bond, that doesn't want to be greedy, uh, does wants to be polite, right? A little bit scared too, because it's small.
Mm.
So I'm just going to put noble child in here as a working title anyway for this aspect of your consciousness. The we're going to have to, well, let me rephrase that. There was an invitation that I can make to you that it would probably be a good idea for us to rescue her. because we don't want our kids in charge of our business stuff, even if they're noble. Yeah,
Yes, that's a good perspective.
yeah, yeah. And it doesn't mean we're getting rid of these qualities, but you're just going to do them from a bigger vantage point. You're going to do them from your now adult self, right? As opposed to this child. And we don't even have to know um, probably the legitimate reasons why this got set up from earlier dynamics. Um, Now, anything in your now adult self, I'm here as backup. Yeah, I can feed you lines if need be, but I'm going to give you the first dibs. Um, your now adult self, your now businesswoman, anything you want to gently explain to this one?
Well, it's okay to decline a job if you want to, and
Great.
it's more important to look after yourself with with adequate prices or pricing, and so that I can live my life properly and
Yes, and preserve
help.
your energy too. Preserve your
Yeah,
energy. Yeah,
preserve my
you have
energy,
finite energy and time, and yeah. Okay.
protecting the energy. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to decline. It's important to look after self, our time, our energy, our needs,
Hmm.
and just anything else you want to offer in guidance, and then we'll see how she responds.
No, it's fine. It's okay, I think.
Okay, she's responding. Okay, yay. Yeah, yeah, you're doing it very kindly. Now, hmm, in your energy work, you may have already done this in different ways. I don't know if you have an inner sanctuary or any place. Um, we have to check with her and you. There could be the potential for what's called a rescue, right? It's kind of like soul retrieval work. She's in a certain place and she's admitting this somewhere, this noble child stuff. I don't know if she's back home in the family home or something. Maybe you might understand where she first got created. Um, is she interested in, are you interested in maybe moving her somewhere else, gently and kindly? We'll figure out where if you don't immediately know where. But I guess that's my proposal on the coffee table, just to see how you and this younger aspect of your consciousness responds. Hey, you two, any interest in a rescue? And that would mean moving her from where she is to somewhere really good.
Yes.
Okay, both of you are interested. Yeah. She might have ideas, you might have ideas. Where does that somewhere good come? Because in a way, she's kind of there in your business. She's integrated in with you, and she slips out at times. So, and she's a child, so we want to bring her somewhere safe and fun for a child. So she gets to be there, and you get to take care of business.
I imagine her playing outside with just playing, I don't
Yeah,
know, with the cat or just being in her world and not worrying about adults or anything.
good, excellent. Yeah, that's the appropriate place for a sweet, noble child. Because sometimes they're into duty and stuff, and they're looking after everybody else, and they kind of missed out on playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she gets to be there with the cat and to just play and have fun. So just seeing how she's responding. Does she like that idea?
Yes. Very.
Okay. Oh, yay. Good. Yeah. Yeah. So just gently moving her, and you might also want to collapse down, even if you're not sure where it is, or you might be aware, just kind of collapsing down wherever she was tucked away. It might be in a family home or something, or in a school, I don't know. But as you gently bring her to this place and she's able to play outside and be with the cat, you can, if it feels right, you check your own senses. You can just kind of collapse down wherever she was, because that way she can't return. Her new home becomes this outdoor play place.
Mhm.
And maybe your home, right? You kind of take over the parenting role with her. Yeah. She has a safe place to come indoors, right? With you, and you look after her.
Mhm.
You're kind of taking over, we call it the parental self role.
Yeah, I have it. I have her in my bubble, in my scope.
Lovely. Right. She's now in your bubble as opposed to whatever she was before. Yeah, yeah. And just being with that, so she gets to be with that energy, and you get to be in this energy with her. Maybe she gets in your work occasionally to come out and play, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, you might want to set up some ground rules or something. Like, first off, finances is a no-no.
No.
That's adult business, right? So, yeah, so you're like, nope, sweetie, I got the finances. But where might be it appropriate for a child energy to come in, right? Is there any, like when you're painting or something?
Yes, when I'm painting and also when I work with people, I need the spontaneity of
Excellent.
that's where I also rely on my intuition and it works.
Mm.
But I'm a big planner. I have to plan everything and then I do something else, but it works better.
Okay, great. So this is a balance. There's that doer, right? Is the planner. So this child has the spontaneous and the intuition.
Mhm,
She's over there in the right brain. And so you're having this balance of both.
mhm.
So did the planning and the analyzing and getting it all organized, right? Plan, order. That's one side of the balance here. There's my here. And then you got spontaneous and intuition, right? And it's like this little balance of
Yes,
them. Yeah.
because I get hard if I don't play. And I
Yeah.
see that, I know that, but I don't
Yeah.
see it sometimes.
Right. So this is just a way of bringing this more into consciousness and getting this a little more balanced, right? Because otherwise, if you're too much over in that left brain with your art, it makes it difficult.
Yes.
Even though you're wanting it for the finance stuff, but we don't want to get carried away here and do that everywhere. Yeah. Okay. So just inviting yes and both the child with the spontaneity and the intuition, the play, and yes, the adult and the mind and the order and map it, both. Yes, and finding their whole, all. Yeah. And we're doing that mind wise, but we're also inviting that, hey, like body, right? Uh, all of it, please. Because you've got this flow happening with the spinal energy, right? From the feet all the way up to these new ranges in
Mhm.
the head and beyond. So now you're going kind of going, I feel it this way, right? There's a balance this way on the sides, right? Of the play and the spontaneity and the flow and everything and intuition and then order and logical linear. It's the two sides of the brain. So you're balancing these hemispheres, two sides of the being. Yes, please. Yes, please. Because we need both in artistic businesses. Yeah. and the play between them. So just anything you notice, is it responding to the invitation of both and balance and connection?
I was just thinking about that playfulness and the being seen or scared of being seen. And that
Right, right.
I was scared of seeming playful at all. I always was, even as a
Oh,
child.
ah, okay.
I wasn't, of course, I played with other children, my brother, but
But there were some sort of judgments or inhibitions or something put
yes,
on it. Yeah,
I like to be alone and just draw and
yeah,
be in my energy.
sure. Yeah, yeah. Uh, well, let's just see where it's at now with the visibility. We're kind of checking a little bit with it's allowed for play to be seen, to be
Yes,
known. Yeah. And that it's actually a legitimate business thing, especially for artists, right? It might not make the most attractive, appealing artist if there's no play.
yeah,
And part of
yes.
what people are attracted and fascinated by with artists is the play and the flow and what we bring into the world. Yeah.
Yeah, I always had that picture of me or wanted to show the world a picture of me of being very down to earth, very practical. Even as an artist, you can
Mhm.
rely on me. I'm good in business. I'm good at my work. I'm reliable. Every
Yeah, you'll get it
those
done.
things.
You'll get it done on time and
Yeah.
budget. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, we want to keep all that, all that. Yes, please. Yes, please. It's all
But
excellent stuff. We're really bowing to it, just like the mind, right? These are aspects of the doer and the left brain and everything. Yes, please. We like plan, we like order, we like practical. You have to be reliable for your clients, responsible. Excellent. Yay. And spontaneous and intuition and play and flow.
yes, and Mm.
And masculine, feminine's in here too, right? The big polarity. Hard, soft, strong, sensitive.
Yeah, it's true. I often feel too much in my masculine when I'm working in the creative, when I'm painting,
Hmm.
and it really creates a bit of a imbalance. And I really like to get that femininity up and that playfulness.
Yes. That one's hard over here, soft over here. Yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes. And the oneness of it all. All are valid. Both have their places. Partnership. And maybe a little awe to her, like wherever this got set up. Might be cultural, might be family, both, uh, a certain
And it's
instinct or
generational.
whatever. Yeah, generational. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Deep bow to the ancestry because they probably had to be the way they had to be to get through what they had to get through, right? And it got a little lopsided. And their time and place made sense. But just letting them know, hey, look kindly on me. This is my time. These are my circumstances. Deep appreciation and honoring for you and your survival. And I'm going to stretch a little bit here for the ancestry. Oftentimes, there's all sorts of sacrifices in the ancestry that allows the descendants to have fuller lives. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and,
that's
and
true.
yeah, and you're not discounting their gifts. You're keeping their gifts, but you actually get to have some play
Yes.
and some femininity and some softness. You're so sorry, dear ancestors, that might have been lacking, or your coping mechanisms, had to go the other way because of whatever trauma made that happen. Uh, but it's 2025, and you get to live your life. Yeah. Deep bow to those ancestors.
Funny, two nights ago I dreamt of my grandmother. She smiled at me for 3 seconds and then knew, okay, she's here. it's not just a dream.
Yeah, the presence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, grandmother.
Hmm.
Yeah. Looking kindly on you. Yeah.
Yeah, both of them.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
Hmm.
Who's your grandparents? Just check. I'm not feeling any yabbas, but sometimes there's the feeling of yabbas or when they were on the are your parents or grandparents still alive?
No.
No, they've passed. Yeah, because you said about her being present. Yeah, in the dream. Um, just checking to see are do they give their blessing to this? Are there any concerns? Are there any yabbats? Because some of this got set up sounds by their influence. So we're just checking if they can look kindly on you and allow this to come into balance for you and for your life and for your artistry and help you with it.
I think they're fine with it.
Hmm. Check with your heart. That's good that the mind's analyzing it, and we want it. We want to get that, but just check the feels through the heart or even the belly, right? Because the belly is that deep instinctual.
I don't feel resistance.
Excellent. So therefore, you feel what? If there's no resistance, there's what?
Feel lightness.
Lightness? Did you say lightness or alignment?
Lightness.
Lightness. Okay, good sign. So they're beaming lightness at you. Woohoo, good news. And just letting your noble child know too, because some of her nobility may have been legacy and wanting to carry things on from the ancestry, which is a lovely quality too. And just letting her know that look at this lightness. They're shining lightness on your play. They're
Hmm.
shining lightness on your spontaneity and you being outside and enjoying yourself.
Oh, it feels really, really, really good. Thank you.
Yay. Yay, yay. Ooh, I got goosebumps again. So just welcoming the really good. Yeah, feels really good. I'm just going to put this right here in this. And we're just inviting that really good as it cascades all over you. And we get the goosey bumps from the connection, multidimensional connection here with your grandparents. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got to let go of that heavy little cloud that
Yes.
was.
Yeah. So there's that heavy kind of cloud. And then the sun kind of coming out. Yes, please. And we're just inviting that cloud to dissipate and blow over, and that sunniness and that light just coming on in. You are welcome here. And it's got the approval and the blessing from your grandparents. So you're not, the loyalty, you're not being disloyal in
Mm.
having that light and play and spontaneity be able to come in. And you're also keeping their work ethic and their mind and thinking and practicality and stuff. Anything else that you got on that left brain side from the family, you're respecting that, but you're coupling it. And that in your time and place, you get to have more play stretch out. And through the form of you as your artistic business, it's allowed.
I'm looking forward to it, to finally do it.
Yeah, and let's bring it into the now too, because yes, it can feel like a stretch, but if you, the invitation of just being with this energy right here, with that light coming online and that clouds dissipating and the grandparents beaming support to you. And maybe we can even to the entity, to your business entity. Hey, look at this. The business can have a consciousness too. So I'm curious if we say hello to the entity of your business. I don't know how you have it structured, but if you have a corporation or LLC or sole proprietorship, that's an entity onto itself. And we're just waving to the consciousness of your business and we're pointing to what's going on here in case it wasn't aware, right? Look, we've been doing some work here, right? The noble child is out playing now. And the grandparents are saying it's okay to add in some play and spontaneity with coupled with the plan and order and practicalness, right? Masculine and feminine here. Just checking, did you get it, business? And it's
Business
okay. Go ahead.
is really thankful that I'm finally taking a look at it.
Oh, good. It's grateful that you're looking at it. Awesome. You can say welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad you're here doing this. This is fun and practical, right? Both of it, nice blend. Yeah. Playful and practical. Yeah. Right. And anything else, any other communications, business? Can you feel that sun business? Can you feel those clouds kind of moving past? I just want to see if there's any yeah buts or there's any, how does the business respond to this? It's glad you're doing this.
Hmm. I don't see a, don't have a visual or like I can't
Try
see.
try feel. Try dropping down instead of
Yeah.
up here. Drop down because you're going to get the feels lower
Mhm.
instead of up there in the head trying to analyze it. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Hmm. It's more difficult. It's like it's neutral. I have a
Hmm.
neutral feeling.
Okay, that's actually probably really good instead of lopsided one or the other. So it's neutral about it. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neutrality. Hmm. Okay, I think we might be there. So I'm going to do a quick little shorthand check. So we'll go through mind and heart and belly. And I'm just asking how it is for each of them. So we've quickly come together here, not knowing each other, zipping in and doing this beautiful inquiry. And I just want to check with the three intelligences if there's anything they want to communicate to you or to us about this work. Let me start with mind since it's been so present. Mind and doer. How is it for you? It's like you mentioned constellation, and I'm a constellator too. So if we were on the constellation floor, I would walk up to the rep of the mind and I would say, how is it for you? And it would give me a report, right? So anything you notice as I walk on up to your mind and say, how is it for you? Is there anything you want to communicate further? Knowing you're going to continue to unfold and be in partnership with Sophie. Uh, how has this been for you, mind? Anything you'd like to say to conclude?
I think my mind is like happy that I have a new perspective to look at it, to be involved, but not judged.
Wonderful. So that's good news. We're getting a good report from mind, right? I'm going to go invite you to swim down a little and check with heart. So if I was walking up to the rep of heart, and I would softly do that and ask, how is it for you, heart? We just heard from mind. How is it for you?
I feel excitement in my heart, also a bit nervousness, but not in a negative way. It's just, it's new. You
Good,
know,
good. Yeah. I'm just going to tuck down this because as I were checking here. So that's another wonderful report. Yeah. Good news. Good news. So we're getting a good report from heart as well. Now, the third intelligence, we're going to swim even deeper and just go down to the root, right? Down to that belly, gut, base of the spine. Softly and gently, I walk on over on the constellation floor and I say, how is it for you, belly? Mm.
I can't really make out a feeling. I just feel like a slow burn, but it's
Mm.
coming from the roots. The root.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So with this energy, slow burn. Yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please. I can imagine with that nice slow burn, that sustainability, that fuel for
Mm.
you and your business and your creativity. And also with the Kundalini, we don't want it kind of in its cuckoo expressions, right? Volcanoes and stuff, right? So a nice flow, nice burn. That's
Yeah,
my
it's
take on
nice.
it.
It's a
Yeah.
nice feeling.
Okay, great. Yeah. So, ooh, thank you, all three. Let's just check. Are they aware of each other? They're connected by the spine. So this is like the team, right? Mind, heart, and belly. So, hey, you three, are you aware of the ones up above and below? And if not, may we introduce you to one another?
Perhaps I can see if yes or no.
Very
And
good. Yeah.
in my mind, I would say yes, of course. But
Okay, very good. Don't be silly. Of course we do. That's good
yeah.
news. Excellent. Good. Some people know, but this mind, yes. Excellent.
I think it's a yes because I don't feel blocked anymore. You know,
Yay.
I have
Yeah.
that feeling of um oh, forgot the word, doesn't
You
matter.
got it. Restriction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
restriction,
Block.
yeah.
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 Yeah. And it's not there. So therefore that flow or freedom or um mm, space. Yeah. Okay, good news. But it can come in lots of different ways, the communication. So what about the third one?
I'm not sure if my belly feels a bit neglected. I don't know where it comes from, but
Yeah.
that thought.
Yeah. Well, that's important information, right? So yeah, it's the belly is neglected by the other two, it sounds like, right? Like it's kind of off a little alone or by itself or something. I would just reassure it too. Yeah, belly, this, I see this a lot, right? Because again, in our world, um, mm, we're not really taught much about the belly. The belly is like the deepest, most instinctual kind of place, right? It's also connected historically, like what with your ancestry, with the earth at large. And we're sadly lacking in awareness about belly. It's also the base of, if our body is like a mountain, a pyramid, right? It's the base of that mountain, right? It's really when that comes in. Yeah. So we're just going to let the other two know. Hey, heart. Hey, mind. Belly's feeling a little neglected. And just seeing how they respond.
It's not the heart who has a problem. It's more like I know that by myself that I have the intuition, but my mind is kicking in sometimes really, that that can't be, that's not it, that's not
Right,
me.
right. Yeah, it takes that when the intuition comes, it takes a little bazooka and shuts it down. The left brain comes in, which is natural. Yeah. See what heart wants to say to mind, who understandably most minds do that. The flash comes of the insight from the right brain, and then the mind discounts it. So you got a mind like most minds. What do you want to say, heart? What's the negotiation? If there's a negotiation. Yeah.
Hmm. To listen and to not judge.
Yeah. Yeah, gut wisdom too, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So how does mind respond? This is a big ask, right? And this is such a interesting developmental stage, right? When the mind gets this. So, hey, mind, they're asking you to not judge, to maybe suspend it a little bit. I'm also I'm gonna alert the mind to something. Sometimes our minds, and yours may be, you'll have to tell me. Sometimes they're really aware of our skull, right? Like our physicality. It doesn't have to be just limited to the physicality. There's something, one way it's referenced is sky mind.
Mhm.
So we might want to just let the mind know that it can stretch out. It's actually not limited just by the bones, right? And by the physicality of the head.
Yeah, that it can expand.
Exactly. Yeah, it's getting
I
it.
can take the belly or the thoughts of the belly with it.
Yay, there you go. Yep, you got it, mind. Whew.
Mm.
Whoa, there it is. Goosebumps. The stillness comes in, that power. Woo, woo. Talk about Kundalini. Yeah,
Hmm. It's fascinating. So much things that are happening in the last
yeah,
1.5 hours. Wow.
yeah. We've just moved extraordinarily. And so mine's like, yeah, stretch on out. There you go. You can play with the intuition that way.
Mm.
Being in partnership as opposed to judgment with it, because it too has a multidimensionality. Once you get beyond the physical structures and stuff of the mind and it goes into that sky mind, that universe, it stretches out into the universe like that.
Mm.
And just letting it know it will try, just like mind does, right? We can understand these things intellectually to a certain level. Woo. But the feels of it, right? The somatic of it,
Yeah, that,
doesn't all
but
have to be
that
understood intellectually. Yeah.
not by all people, but I am a person that has to
Yeah.
understand really
Yeah.
in
Yeah. It helps.
yeah.
Yeah, it helps. So I think it's getting it. So uh, we're giving the mind enough that it has something to hold on to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it may be a habitual pattern, right? Because it'll get into its conditioning of being, stuck inside the cranium there. And then you just gently, the heart can or the belly, yeah, yeah, stretch out. You don't need to do that. Ouch, painful. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that feels better. Stretch on out. Yay. Yeah. And then it's like belly's already there, right? Heart. So it can
Yeah.
go join them in its.
We're waiting.
Yeah, exactly. We were waiting for this. Woohoo, mind. Yay, you got it. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. 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 So just as they're waiting for it. So now it's happening, right? The mind has done its stretch out into that sky mind. Ah, mind and heart and belly. And then check your business from here, right? Yeah. Doing business from this, or the dovetail with your artistry.
Mm.
This being woven into your creations, the value of that, the transmission.
Yeah. It feels like the path forward is like being freed of obstacles. It's like, there you go. You have
Yay.
your instrument.
There we go. Excellent. So yes, please. Yes, please. We like it to that. And that might also be your title here for your map. A free path forward, the free path forward, something like that. What do you
Yeah,
think?
that's beautiful.
Feel. Okay. What do you want it to be?
The free path forward.
Excellent. Yes, please. Good idea. We like it. Yeah, keep on stretching out, keep on working together. This is our train.
Mm.
This is our art and our business. Also, this magic woven into your art, right? The attraction of that, how your work can be working on the multidimensional layers in a way. If you're in this energetic, your business is all about this, your art is all about that. Boy, what a contribution to the world, right? We each kind of find our way to play. So here's a beautiful way for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very glad. And I'm really fascinated about what happened now.
Me too. I look forward to reports. Yeah. Yeah. And also just reassure the mind that it doesn't have to get in there and think it and analyze it all, right? And make it happen. Just you could check to see if heart and belly have any, if mind does have that uh, desires at all, puts any pressure on it, any kind of counter they might offer to that.
Not at the moment.
Yeah,
No.
good, good. So then to be seen, right? To unfold. Yeah,
Yes. Unfold. Yes, that's
yeah,
it. Mhm.
yeah. All right, we'll end there. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, my sincere honor. Thank you for coming.